Please.
Alright, welcome everyone to another exciting adventure of D&D 5th edition presented by Dice by the Sword. I am the DM for the evening, Ryan VonDross, and we have our lovely cast of characters for our new homebrew, Icewind Rime of the Frost Maiden, following, kind of loosely, but mostly following the hardcover storyline here. So, we'll start with our character
You're not live on Twitch.
And we are also on Twitch and YouTube.
But you're not streaming on Twitch right now.
And we're on TikTok, and you can see our buttholes.
It should be. It says it's live on Twitch.
Oh, for some reason there's no red dot next to it. It says offline.
That's weird. Maybe I need to log into Twitch. Well, technical issues aside, I will load Twitch up on the site.
And it's actually streaming, but no red dot.
That's fucking weird.
You have to set yourself not to offline mode, I think.
I guess so. Well, I'm loading Twitch right now.
It says live, yeah.
Oh, all right. Weird.
Yeah, it says live for me.
Do you see the red dot though?
Huh.
This goes back to our earlier conversation. We're too old for this.
Exactly.
To the right of Invader Exion.
Where are those snappy chats at?
The snappy chats. All right. So we'll start from right to left this time from what I'm looking at on the screen. So we've got Erebus Bender, the dirty bugbear, played by Goddamn it Tony.
Why, thank you.
We've got Nash, the skanky ass mercenary who's never taken a bath in his entire fucking life, played by our fellow DM Skratching.
That is totally acceptable as far as I know. Right? Right, Mr. Dragonman? Sir Lexington? Indubitably. Yes, okay.
Not displayed on the screen at the moment due to technical issues with his computer, but we also have Sir Lexington III, played by our other fellow DM, Drahzar.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the show.
And we've got Lehabah, played by Ashley.
Hello.
And we've got the drunk as fuck and making merry satyr, Innsyn, played by Doc Ketamine, who, as I mentioned in every episode, is a real doctor, and I just find that really cool.
You make it sound like drinking is some sort of problem. I mean, it's the solution. Alcohol is the solution.
According to
Candy,
chemistry, anyway.
candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
Ah, yes.
What about liquor candy?
Oh, now we're just getting into a different territory. Delicious and intoxicating, literally. And then we have our resident couple, and that is fantastic to me. We've got Graz, played by Zach.
Hello.
And we've got Galena, played by Jessica.
Oh, thanks for having us again.
Of course. All right, so in our last session, we began this incredible journey of exploring Icewind Dale in the lovely town of Lonelywood, located near the southeastern border of the Icewind Dale Valley and the Spine of the World Mountains. And as the party made merry in the local tavern and got to know one another a little bit better, they're a mercenary band, but so they've known each other for a bit of time now, but they were resting in between their missions or whatnot, if you will, and they met the speaker or mayor of Lonelywood, Nimsy, who turned out to be a lovely halfling woman, and she asked the party if they would assist her with getting rid of a gigantic, monstrous white moose that has been plaguing the area and driving away or killing their loggers and hunters, which are the primary source of income and exports, if you will, from Lonelywood within the 10 Towns region. And the party has accepted the quest offer, and were made known that there is a few other hunting parties out there looking for this moose, so it's kind of a race to find it before the other people do, because only one party rather is going to get the reward, which turned out to be a good bit of cash money and
125.
for level 1, it's a good bit of cash money, and
Yes.
and also possibly a kind of like a abandoned tavern, as the previous owner was unfortunately accidentally killed himself while shaving. He accidentally
Terrible
hung himself while he was shaving.
Terrible tragedy.
Many of the locals believe that he was actually murdered, but the official story is, of course, suicide.
It was the moose.
And a tertiary character that no one has actually met yet, except for kind of in a third-party way, that is following and making fun of Sir Lexington. We have Claude. But no one knows. Except that whatever he calls out.
Isn't Sir Lexington using humans to pull his sleds?
He is indeed. He is indeed. Sir Lexington, from a noble house, has brought his retainers. 3 rather strange-looking human men that are ironically named Bob, Tom, and Tony. No relation, or are they, of the previous mentions of Bob, Tom, and Tony? For full information and to apprise yourself of that, if you're interested, visit our old videos of Descent into Avernus.
Periscope up.
Stop by the gift store on your way out.
Oh, God.
Visit our MySpace page.
God damn it, Tony! No one uses MySpace anymore. Although MySpace does exist. So, very interesting. If you're old.
I just saw it on Hulu when I was like, wings. Sorry. Got distracted by the Discord.
And let's see. So, when we left off, the party had trekked out into the wilderness. And after spending a few days out here at this, well, was it a few days or just one day? It seems like it was just one day. A lot of hours trekking around trying to find this moose. They encountered a regular moose, but it was not the white moose that they were searching for. So they continued trekking along, and then they encountered the same moose in a different area. But then this time, they were attacked by 3 wild bears. Unfortunately, the moose did not survive the mauling of one of the bears, but the party prevailed and killed all 3 of the bears. And as they were looting the corpses of the bears, Sir Lexington found lodged inside the ass of one of the bears a neat-looking cloak.
Looks neat, but it smells weird.
I'd use a cloak.
I yell for Tony to pull it out, and then
All right, that looks usable. Let me see that.
Why, Master? I don't want to touch that.
It
Bob.
smells a little bit better than you do.
I want Bob to clean it off.
Oh no!
Why are you cleaning that? It's perfectly
wait,
good right now.
Allow me. I have some skill in these matters. I shall splash some wine on it and cast Detect Magic.
All right. You do detect that it has a faint magical aura.
Oh,
Probably, I would say, abjuration, maybe.
this cloak is powerful protection magic. It protected the hell out of this bear's ass.
Do you have magic wine or something?
You
It
mentioned
is. It is.
You mentioned it to me last night, Drahzar, and I was like, you know what? Let's go with that.
Yes.
Your magic item was found lodged in a bear's ass.
Excellent.
It's like when the cat eats the carpet, edge, and it comes out the other end pretty much the same way it went in.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. That would be so painful to pass that, too. Poor kitties. Poor bear. Just imagine the agony he was going through having this fucking full-size cloak that a dragonborn could wear.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's why they were so grumpy.
Is that how you killed it? You put your cloak in its ass and it died from some sort of
These are the conversations we have late at
cloak
night.
overdose?
I know, I live with you.
Alright, so the bears are now dead, and night is beginning to creep up on you guys. So even though you have cold weather clothing, it's beginning to get a bit too chilly. So you have the option of trying to trek back to the tavern or making camp here. You do have
I
supplies
sliced open
to
the belly.
erect a camp.
There.
Yeah, he said it right.
Here's a tree that looks dead. Let's just set it on fire.
I mean,
Okay.
Nash might be cool with that.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
And then Innsyn is totally going Tauntaun style Star Wars.
The tree's on fire.
Just like, bah, 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 bah. And so now you have a roaring inflamed tree. It's very inflamed.
Pull up a chair and sit down.
Carl?
How could you guys stand up living in the desert? This is so cold.
It's beginning to get more and more cold. But if you stay by the fire, you don't suffer
We'll
the
eat
effects
some-
of extreme cold.
We'll eat some bear steaks.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It feels perfectly fine to me.
That feels fine to me as well. The wine helps.
I found this steak labeled Gorshkin. Anybody want to eat it?
You bastard.
Put it on the fire.
Just moo every time I touch it.
Angry sounds of Deltrand men intensify. He looks upon you in disapproval, Nash. Alright, so you guys are going to make camp here? Are you
Sure.
going to... you'll basically need to wait out the cold in order to not suffer the effects of extreme cold, which, hint hint, is not very great. I mean, you could continue trekking around if you want, but it's getting real fucking cold. You guys have been out here for a while.
We have enough fuel to keep the fire going, right? So we'll just
Yeah, I mean, you're in a forest, so you could scavenge around, and if someone wants to give me a survival check.
oh, I will have that skill when I hit second level.
Well, you're not second level yet, Tony.
Oh, but I rolled a natural 20, so maybe I found a stick.
You definitely found some sticks. And in fact, just to the southwest there is a big giant fucking log, so you can just lug that over to the fire where you guys are at. You guys have plenty of fuel to last over the night. So, is there going to be any kind of watch, or are you guys going to take turns with that?
Sure, I will be part of first watch.
All right, give me a perception check, Nash. You guys kind of
Do I have that shield that I had discussed with you before?
not yet.
Okay.
You will in this session, but not yet. Everyone will find their magic item.
At 20.
New concept.
All right. Excellent. So you guys spend a bit of time, so we'll say roughly 3 hours per watch. You can choose to take watch longer, but if you wanted to also benefit from the long rest, then I would say that it would have to be a 3-hour watch for each of you. Who is going to take second watch?
Hey, Bob. I'll take second watch.
All right.
There wasn't anything there. It's cold. I'm
Yeah.
going to bed.
Try the
Give me a-
bear.
Do you want me to put more in the fire?
Put some bear meat on the fire.
Are we near the bear?
Yeah, there's 3 bears that you guys could harvest some meat from if you wanted.
Can I use firebolt in a fashion to just burn the shit out of it?
Sure, yeah. It's cantrip, so yeah, go ahead.
So, as I said in the character profile background, I said I can make 2 things: burnt eggs and burnt meat. So they're getting burnt meat. So you have before you a smorgasbord of overly burnt bear.
Overly burnt. It's a bit crispy. All right, and let's see. How about Innsyn? Give me a perception check.
Absolutely.
All right. Oh. Just like put all you guys around the tree there, because that's where the campfire is.
Oh no, there's a map. That's not good.
Yeah, you need to double click on your token so you can pull it up.
It's the same map we ended
Oh,
on.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not the kill the people by the bears map.
Go to your character sheet and double click on your picture on the right hand
side. I
side.
might be a little bit further out from it, so I can have some night vision. Ryan muted himself.
Yeah,
I hope he's okay.
I was helping Ashley for a moment. All right. So you rolled a 3. All right.
Wait, how did I roll a 3 when I'm 1d20 plus 3?
Oh, you rolled a 6. I'm sorry. So that would be. Oh, all right. Give me a D4.
All right. I want bad things to happen on a 3.
Okay. So as you are taking your watch and you kind of move over towards the little path there, it's more of a path than an actual road. The rest of the party are kind of sleeping and resting or whatnot, and you see trekking down the trail 4 strange-looking little creatures, kind of humming to themselves, and see if I can find a photo of them. They resemble small animated dolls with masks for faces.
Oh shit! How far and which direction?
They're about 20 feet away from you to the north. They're coming down the path, and they kind of stop and see the fire and see you standing there, and they're just like standing there in a line, just 4 of them, and they're just looking at you intently. A little creepy.
I look at them intently.
And one of them in the front kind of raises its hand, like waves at you a little bit.
I wave back. This is awesome. I've made contact.
They look back at each other, and then they look at you, Innsyn, and they're just kind of... They look a bit wary, but not necessarily hostile, and they continue trekking down the trail, kind of skirting a bit away from you, and they get to, like, right here. Also, these pointers are dope.
They are dope. And when I select my character, it's got an orange ring around it instead of, like, the nothing before.
That's pretty cool.
I take a sip of wine, and then I offer the wine to the little dolls.
Are those pointers baseline now, or is that a mod?
No, they're baseline in Unity now. They did a bunch of updates. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
The creature in the front kind of approaches you slowly and cautiously and holds its hand up.
I hold out the wine in a non-threatening way, the wineskin, and I allow him to take it if he wants, she wants, it wants.
It kind of, it doesn't really snatch it from your hand, but kind of takes it quickly, as if it's very wary of you, and then kind of like kicks it back and dribbles a little bit around its mouth or where you would think its mouth would be. It's difficult to tell with these types of creatures.
I clap.
Like, you can give me a nature check to see if you recognize it.
All right.
Let's see. Being a creature of the snow and of forests, you can give me that check with advantage, as you would probably have seen something like these guys before. Nice. So after thinking for a moment or two, you believe that these little creatures are known as chewingas.
Right.
Tiny elemental spirits that live in plants, rocks, and rivers far from civilization.
Oh boy, fabulous. Oh, it's so lovely to see you. That's wine. Have a little, but not too much, or you might get tipsy.
They look, or they share the wineskin around themselves, and they start to look a little bit more relaxed as the alcohol begins to take effect on their little bodies.
I will sit in the snow, and let's see. I know people are sleeping over there, but I will pull out my pan flute, and I will play a little soft evening music. Oh, that's not the right thing.
All I'm hearing is like some saxophone music going on. And they seem to really enjoy your music and for them, and the alcohol that you played for them. And one of the chewingas in the back, he comes in more into the light of the fire, and you can see a bit better. He was kind of blending in, or it really, they don't really have an actual gender, but being nature spirits. And the one in the back comes walking forward, and it's got like this kind of looks like a brush shaman kind of thing going on. It's got like a bunch of straw and stuff covering its body, maybe like a weird looking coat, and it kind of rummages around inside of its trappings and pulls out what was the magic item that you had wanted?
I wasn't aware that we were able to do that. I missed that note. I'm sorry.
Ah, you skank. God damn it.
I mean, a bottomless wineskin would be awesome.
All right. So we'll say
that would be more than I would ever want.
So we'll say that he takes your wineskin and takes like a small little blue glowing potion out of his pocket, or its pocket, and pours it into the wineskin, and you see the wineskin just kind of bulge out.
I salivate.
And then it hands it back up to you. So it's like a modified version of the decanter of endless water, but it has endless wine in it now.
I cry.
It
was so nice.
They all like bow to you, and they kind of, one in the front hiccups a little bit, and then they go sauntering off down the road. Basically,
I weep softly in the snow, cradling my wineskin.
Then just like Bill Murray, as the last one passes you, he's like, "They'll never believe you." So the rest of your watch goes rather uneventfully after that, and it's kind of hard to top an encounter like that. Skratching rolled too good.
I will then wake up. Nobody said anything, so I will wake up Lehabah. Here's some wine.
What?
It's your turn. For watch. Hello?
Oh, yes, okay.
I would also take last watch. I don't know how many we're doing though.
This is number 3.
Yeah, this is third watch. So roughly about 6 hours so far has passed.
So Lehabah, if you see small, fey, elemental spirits, be nice to them. And then I go to sleep.
How much have you drank?
Right? Like,
there's no limit.
How drunk are you, bro? All right, Lehabah, give me a d20 roll, please.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. As you are taking your watch now and wondering just how much Innsyn has had to drink this evening while you guys were sleeping, and why he seems that he has tear streaks on his face there, as if he had been crying. You're not sure from joy or from sorrow. You see, off to the southeast of you, kind of down over in this area between these trees by this brush here, you hear the rustling of the brush, and you see a small Arctic hare come bounding up, and it's kind of sniffing around like rabbits do, you know. And just behind it, about maybe 5 or 10 feet, your eyes catch what seems to be another form kind of following it, kind of staying low to the ground. And after a moment, it kind of, the hare jumps maybe another 5 feet forward. It doesn't seem as if it notices what's following it, and as it gets more into your field of vision, you can see that what's following it looks to be like an Arctic fox who seems to be stalking its prey.
I want to try and swipe the hair up before the fox gets it.
Okay. Let's see. So are you going to try to just run up to it, or are you going to try to be stealthy about it?
I'm going to try and sneak.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. How do I do that in here again?
Go to your character sheet.
Yeah.
Go to skills.
Okay.
And then under stealth, you can either click on the part where it says you're like plus whatever, like +3, for example, right now is what you have. You can just double click on that, double left click, and that will automatically roll it.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We have. Oh, don't have any hairs, huh? Okay, that's fine. I will just roll for it. That's strange. Can be that the snowshoe hairs are unique to this. Maybe they are. Some of those one-off fucking critters, I call them critters, don't always appear in like the monster manuals. The fox is in here, but apparently not the rabbit. Well, then it's just going to get its own stat block. Alright, so I will roll for its. It notices you coming and seems to be a little bit startled. It kind of hops away a little bit, so we'll say that it's like right here, and you're kind of so you'd be like sneaking around this way, or would you go around by the trees back here?
Around the trees.
Okay. So you're coming around the trees, so we'll say like you pop out, and the hare is startled, and it kind of jumps forward and then jumps across the trail, going probably away from the fire. So we'll say that it ends up right here, and maybe I might have tokens for these. some tokens. Oh, there's a rabbit. Okay. So we're going to put a rabbit. And is there fox? No, but there is. We're going to say that this is the fox. So the fox is a bit startled by you as well, and it doesn't really know what to make of you. You seem to have distracted the fox a little bit, but also startled the hare.
Okay, I'll settle for just trying to scare one of the two of them away from each other.
Okay, give me an intimidation roll. All right. The hare seems to be rather nonplussed, but the fox is startled and kind of backs away a bit, but it seems like it may be rethinking its position. Perhaps isn't gone all the way.
Okay, well, I've decided I'm bored with it, so.
You're bored with this? Fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
The
Eat
course,
it
nature will take its course. So you
yeah.
return back to the fire. And
Return to sender.
and the hare has now noticed the fox and is moving around, so the hare just kind of bounds away. And inadvertently, you have saved the hare, which may or may not come in handy for you later on.
Yay.
You saved my life, and now I will return the favor. When the hare comes back, gilded in plate armor.
Oh, dear God.
All right. So the rest of your watch seems to go rather uneventfully. And there will be one more watch. Who would you like to take? That's so Erebus said that he would take last watch.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and so Lehabah comes over and wakes you up, Erebus.
Okay. So I'll just get up quietly, nod, grab my bow, and take a position a little bit away from the fire. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll hide in the shadow of the tree.
Okay. All right, give me a perception check.
Okay.
All right. That's exactly what I was hoping you would roll, Tony.
Oh, well, that's why I rolled it. Ad hoc post propta hoc.
You feel the wind is kind of whistling around you guys, and you begin to feel it bite a little more deeply into your fur, and you hear on the wind sounds like at first a soft, almost singing like sound, as if a young woman or maiden is singing in the wind. Then it becomes louder and louder, begins to pierce your ears, and you see a form taking shape just directly across from you to the northeast by this appearing atop this rock.
Okay.
Soon it materializes.
Okay. Do I know what kind of spirit or creature might do something like this?
You may. Give me a nature or arcana check as it begins to float there in front of you.
Yeah. They're both +1. All right. Burr, burr, burr.
You feel like you may know this creature, but you're not entirely sure. It looks like a specter of some kind. it seems to, as it gets closer, kind of begins floating towards you slowly at first and gaining momentum, and as it gets closer to you just across the road or the trail there, it seems to be some kind of it is a woman, a spectral woman. She looks to be a warrior, an elf, gilded in armor.
Okay, is it moving quickly or just casually?
It seems that as it kind of gets more into the waning light of the fire, you can see that her serene form kind of like immediately changes, and she's got like a skullish, ghoulish face, and she pulls a spectral longbow off of her back and knocks an arrow, and emits a ear-piercing scream, and that will be initiative.
Okay. I go, hey guys, after she screams. Oh, and I roll like poop.
Yes. Initiative for
We
everybody.
would not be in our armor, correct?
Oh, that's up to you.
Well, if I sleep in my armor, I get a level of exhaustion, do I not?
That's true. That's what, but it's not up to me to decide whether you would if you slept in your armor. Yes.
On the level of the armor, light armor, it doesn't happen.
No, you don't get exhaustion from staying in. You just don't.
Oh, you don't
receive any.
Long rest.
Yeah, you don't get the benefits of a long rest. Yeah, so if you don't need a long rest, you can technically stay in armor.
That's true.
So I would have technically slept, but I just wouldn't regenerate spell slots or anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, I didn't use anything. I was 100%, so I will have my armor on then.
Okay. Thanks, Jaws. Okay. Let's see. Lehabah's 13. Okay. I don't see Innsyn rolled initiative.
I'm trying to research the sleeping in armor. I thought light armor didn't count. Oh, I had my unconscious effect on.
Oh.
Let me reroll.
Yeah.
Because I was asleep.
Asleep and drunk.
Shut up.
Sorry, we're rolling for initiative, right?
Yep.
All right, let me give you a roll.
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
7 plus whatever my modifier is.
All right.
You see the thing I posted in the Elite Dangerous chat, Vader?
Let me see. Recently?
Yeah. TLDR, they're adding medical gameplay in next year.
Oh, neat.
Here's the rules on sleeping in armor from Xanathar's. I shall post them for you. Under AL Advent. Oh, no, I'll place them in Invader's New Game.
All right. Let me see. Under. Where's that bitch, Sir Lexington at? There he is. Your modifier is +3, so you got a 10. I still have you in the combat tracker, Sir Lexington, so I won't skip you.
Okay.
And you're on the field too, so you can follow along on the stream and you can tell me where to put your character since you can't connect directly yet.
Are you still downloading?
I don't know. I kind of just gave up.
It's not a big deal.
Maybe you should go get some dial-up internet. Might be faster.
All right, so top of the order is going to be Innsyn.
We were officially wakened or not?
Well, yeah, that's why I was thinking. She has emitted an ear-piercing scream, so I need.
Okay.
Let's see, how far is the distance? 30 feet.
Just me.
Not that yet. So you were awakened from her screaming.
Shut up.
Sleep good.
I will assume that this is a threat, but is Erebus look like stunned or dead or anything?
No. He looks surprised.
I will rush up next to Erebus and pull out 2 daggers. I'll hold an action. If this thing comes closer, I'm going to throw a dagger.
Okay. All right, Galena. You are awakened by the ear-piercing shriek of this spectral spirit.
I'd like to hold that on it, I guess. To use my spell, do I just put that
Which spell are you going to use?
Toll the Dead.
Okay. Are you going to roll it from your character sheet, or would you like me to roll it for you?
I'm sorry.
That's right. Let me target it for you. Go ahead.
You have to click on the dragon head, sorry.
So to roll it from your character sheet, you go to actions, and then click on the magnifying glass next to the dragon's head.
Okay.
And then click on the save button.
Okay, thank you, sorry.
No worries. She succeeds on her save.
Okay. That's all I got, so I guess I'll stand up then, and that'll be it.
Okay. So you're no longer prone. All right. So you waggle your fingers at her, and the tolling of the bell begins to ring for the banshee, but she kind of waves it off.
I was half asleep, I couldn't do it.
All right, Nash, you are also awakened by this.
So I stand up. Would I assume the banshee's a bad thing because it screamed?
Yes, and she looks to be of a menacing nature.
Okay. Sacred Flame is 60 feet. So it failed.
She fails.
And it will take 7 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And I'm going to back up.
You have 15 feet you can move.
Wait, so I can move to right there.
Because it took half your movement to stand up.
Yep, so I can move to there.
Okay. All right. It is Graz's turn. You are also awakened by the scream of this gnarly spirit creature.
Okay. I would like to stand up and move. Right up there, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'll just hold my action to attack that banshee if it comes near me.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. All right, Lehabah. You feel like you had just gotten to sleep after your watch, and then you hear this ear-piercing shriek.
Okay. I'll get up and start moving in that direction.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Going to use an action or anything, or hold an action?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll hold an action if it's close enough.
Okay. All right, Sir Lexington.
All right.
are also, of course, awakened by this screaming spirit. You hear whispered in your mind, "You're a pansy-ass bitch."
That's an average Tuesday for him.
And Cloud, right? Or Claude?
It seems like it was the Banshee who said it this time.
Maybe Claude is the Banshee.
Okay.
Maybe.
I wake up. I wake up, tossing and turning out, and you hear Sir Lexington saying, Claude! And then I look around, what's going on? And I look over and I see the Banshee, and I'm like, see, we have a visitor. And I'll charge. Crap, what's my movement again?
You
lose half your movement for standing up.
Yeah, so you have 15 feet you can move.
Alright, so I will... crap, hold on. So I'll move 15 feet in that direction of the Banshee.
Okay.
And give me 1 second for me to make another decision.
Right.
And I will basically pole vault as a bonus action. Pole vault another 10 feet. Let me see here, make sure. Yep, another 10 feet closer to it.
Like that?
Hold on, I'm waiting for the stream to.
Oh yeah, it's on a delay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's on a delay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just like that. And that will bring me in line to attack it. So I will attack it with my lance.
All right. You shifty son of a bitch.
I'm probably gonna die. Doesn't matter.
You're definitely gonna die.
If you could do said roll for me.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
Alright.
You can just roll your physical dice if you want.
I don't know what my bonuses are, so I can just give you a d20 roll if you want.
You have a +7 to attack.
Oh, okay.
You're a whore.
That's true.
Well, due to me not being in the outdoors in a long time, and me just waking up, I kind of just vault and dash in the direction of the scream, and I just wildly strike out, yelling "Claude!" and miss with a nat one.
Oh no. You slip a bit on the snow as you're, groggy from waking up and Claude has been distracting you. Swing wildly. Right.
That'll be my...
Okay. It was a good try. Alright, Erebus.
I'll move here and go, hey you! Fuck off now, will you? And then I'll shoot.
Okay.
Let's see. Actions. Like 7 different attacks. Let me see. Okay, it's not that one. So I guess it's that one? That's a hit. Okay. And so Sir Lexington attacked, but he's not within 5 feet.
Correct.
So I do not get my sneak attack dice. Is that correct?
You would not get sneak attack at this time, no.
All right. Partially resisted. That bitch. Okay.
Were you attacking with sharpshooter?
Yes.
Did you take? Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the attacks listed as sharp and then whatever the attack thing is,
Okay.
or normal. So
yeah, I see your plus
it
is only
pops
plus 1. Okay, cool.
yeah.
All right. Seems to pass through her with doing not as much damage as you thought it should.
Okay.
And then it is the Banshee's turn. She pulls an arrow out of her quiver on her back and knocks it to her bow and let me see what the range is on this. She's going to flip around here. Get almost everybody in the range. And then she's going to do her Banshee's Wail. Everybody except Innsyn passed their con save.
Fuck that!
You
Why
should
is it
have
only
advantage on that.
+2? Oh, shit. I'm used to playing a warrior with the higher bonuses. So that means I'm paralyzed or dead?
Both.
I think it might mean I'm dead.
I let everyone start with inspiration, so you can use your inspiration to re-roll if you want.
I don't want to be dead.
You would drop to 0 hit points. You want to be dead, but you would drop to 0 hit points.
I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be dead. Oh, hold on. Let me turn something off. I don't get double, triple,
Ooh,
quadruple
can I touch his corpse?
Touch his corpse.
There you go.
All right, you pass.
Now my inspiration's gone.
Everyone takes 7 psychic damage as she screams in your ear.
Fuck.
Ouch.
That's
That
nearly the
hurts.
same as going to 0.
Galena is the only one who was out of range.
Wow.
And Nash. Nash was out of range too.
So she made an aggressive maneuver. I can throw my dagger, right? Because I was holding my thing.
You said that you were holding it to make a melee attack against her.
Oh, I said I'd throw a dagger if she made an aggressive action.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Use
Sure.
your reaction to make an attack on her.
Thank you. I will throw this guy. Oh, that didn't work. This guy. Yeah. Oh, that's a surprise.
She's a spirit. She doesn't have great AC.
Oh, she does resist it. So a little bit of damage.
All right, and that is the end of her turn.
Oh, look, it's me again.
And now it's your turn again.
Well, I seem to have a dagger in my hand already. I will throw it.
All right.
Is she within melee range of Sir Lexington?
She is.
Such that I might get my sneak attack?
Well, she's in his melee range. She is not within 5 feet of him. He has a 10-foot reach.
But isn't that enough because he's providing a distraction with his attacks?
I'm pretty sure the wording says they have to be within 5 feet of him.
Hey, somebody get within 5 feet of her! And I'll just throw a dagger. Oh, nice. And partially resisted again.
Your dagger goes flying through the Banshee's body and smacks into Sir Lexington.
What? Oh shit, sorry, buddy. Oh, that's my bad. Terribly sorry. And I will 1, 2, 3, and use my bonus action to drink a little bit of wine.
Drink some wine.
Yes. Yes.
This will take the sting off.
That's right. Right now.
All right. Galena, your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to use Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
And I'll stay where I'm at. Do I need to select her? Is that what you did last time?
She's already selected for you, so it is what I did.
Okay.
She fails.
Cool.
And she has taken damage, so you can do the D12.
And then do I hit the eyeglass next to it, or just damage?
Let's see. It's just the damage, the blood drop.
Thank you. Weak. That's all I got.
Your necrotic attack seems to have no effect upon her.
Should they?
Very nice. Bye, Gypsy Tears.
Alright, Nash.
All right. People can heal themselves. I'm not that kind of cleric. I told you from the get-go.
You're a bitch-ass cleric.
How hurt is she looking?
It's difficult to tell with her being a spiritual creature.
I'm going to cast Firebolt because all things need a little fire in their life.
It hits.
Partially resisted. It was not partially resisted when I did my Sacred Flame, correct?
That's correct. It did full damage to her.
And I'm going to back up like the bitch I am.
Some mercenary Nash is.
Yeah, one that knows how to keep alive.
He's
You
a
know
bitch.
There we go, bitch.
Alright. Anything else? Okay.
That's it.
Alright, Graz, your turn. Your ears are bleeding a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna approach this fellow creature and see if I can hit it with a great sword.
Okay. Let me target her for you. Okay. There you go. Melee.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
That's okay.
trying to.
So you have, yep. Okay. That'll hit. Alright, you slashing to her spiritual body with a great blow, and it seems to pass through her a bit, but it does it seems to have some effect against her.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, Lehabah.
Okay, I'm gonna move up somewhere. And what do I click to attack through here?
So in here, let's see, you have your Morning Star, so then go to the Actions tab on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then double click on the dice next to the star. Ooh, nice. That will hit. I forgot to select her for you, sorry. But that'll hit.
And then how do I roll the damage?
And then double click on the 1d8 plus 4 box there. Just double left click on it. So you like swing your Morning Star through her body, and it seems to have a bit of an effect, but not quite as much as you might imagine.
That's all.
All right. Sir Lexington the bitch.
All right. So he's still a little groggy as he goes to reach out with his lance. Rolls a 3, but you said I have a +7, right?
Yeah, so 10 to hit.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna miss.
Let me see. Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay. And I will stay put then.
All right. Erebus, you see Sir Lexington kind of still a little sleep in his eye as he kind of tries to stab at the Banshee with his lance, but it swings a little bit wide. It's close, but doesn't quite connect. What do you do? Oh.
It's a good roll, though.
You shoot her through her spear, her banshee head. It passes through, but it seems to do a good amount of damage to her. She kind of blinks a little bit. Can't hear you if you're talking, though, Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apparently muted my mic. So everything I just said for the last minute and a half,
Yeah, no, couldn't hear any of that.
Oh.
Sorry, bro.
Okay, perfect. You know what? That's fantastic. All right, so that's about as good as I can do. All right, so why won't this bitch fuck off? I told her to fuck off. But that's about all I can do.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, so it is the Banshee's turn. And she didn't like that, what Erebus just did to her, so she is going to...
Punch him in the cooter?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured that was probably coming.
She's going to launch an arrow at you. At disadvantage because of being... Oh, that is a total miss. With Lehabah and Graz standing there beating on her with their weapons and distracting her. She tries to shoot at you, but she kind of shoots up in the air instead of directly at you and misses terribly. Which is good for you because that does gnarly damage.
Yeah, the whole first level thing wasn't going to survive that.
Icewind Dale is not forgiving. All right, Innsyn, your turn.
Totally forgiving. Excellent. And short bows are for shooting.
Yes. You are out of daggers.
Yes, I am, but I have short bows. Oof. That didn't work well at all for me. I will go back to my wine.
Your shot goes right through her body, but doesn't seem to have any effect.
Let me see if I can hit Sir Lexington.
Hit Sir Lexington. I'm going to shoot that fucker. All right, Galena.
Alright, I think I'm going to try to use Magic Missile.
Oh, okay. That's an auto hit, so just roll the damage out. It's you hold your hand out, and the missiles just come flying out and just smash into her one after another, and seem to be pretty effective.
Cool, okay, and I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Nash.
Having very angry that fire did not work last time, he reverts back to purging it with Sacred Flame.
Purging it. Oh, she fails. And how do you want to kill her?
Basically, I want to aim at her vocal box, make it so she don't sing no more.
She kind of grips where her throat is and tries to open her mouth to make a sound, but nothing comes out, and she kind of looks a little panicked at those around her, and you see a bright white light coming out from underneath her fingers, and she kind of just floats up into the air a little bit, like arcing her back in agony, and then her form just dissipates.
Hey, we'll tell you, don't sneak on people or sleeping.
All right, and as she poofs out of existence, you see the backpack that she was wearing kind of drop to the ground, and it becomes corporeal. What do you do?
Hey guys, look, a loot bag like in those fancy Vigima games.
Did you get struck upon the head? Are you feeling okay?
Well, they woke me up while I was sleeping.
What do you mean games? Is this like
card games, chess games?
I've never seen a bag appear during a card game. But I'm sure it's wonderful. Why don't you open it?
No, let someone else do it.
I would like to retrieve my daggers.
Okay. So you go ahead. The initiative is now over, or combat's now over, so we're not out of initiative order, so you guys are free to move around.
Any of you more investigative folk want to take a look at that backpack?
I could investigate that sack.
Is that wine I smell in your breath?
Yes, would you like some?
Is that a question?
I breathe on him.
No. Yeah, you asked if I wanted wine. I asked if that was even a
question.
I
thought you wanted breath.
No.
Yes, here, have some wine.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Do you want warm wine?
Are you looking at the bag or inside of the bag, Galena?
At the bag first.
Okay. It's strangely enough, it seems that it was dropped from the Banshee's person, which is normally a spectral creature, and is now just what looks like a regular backpack.
Okay. It doesn't seem dangerous to me at all. Like there's no weird writing on it.
No, you don't see any kind of like weird writing or like any magical runes or anything like that. It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Okay. Then yeah, I would open it and look inside.
Okay. So inside you find what looks to be a pair of heavy leather gloves with metal barding on the outsides of them.
Okay.
And
digging
around. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Say I would pull them out of the bag and hold them up so everybody can see, like, as I'm unpacking the things in it.
All right. And digging a little bit further inside of the bag, you find... let me see here. I didn't write down what... A very ornate looking... a bundle of arrows.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Why would she keep her arrows in a backpack and not a quiver?
Why would a backpack be in her ass?
Yeah.
I mean, no one else saw the backpack, right? Until she disappeared.
That's where it came from.
That's the only thing I did see was it.
All these magical items coming from asses.
Yeah.
I guess I would check out those gauntlets.
All right.
Because maybe I know what they are.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do. You feel compelled to put them on.
I put them on.
All right.
You
Feel a strange tingling in your fingers. As if you wore them long enough, you would be able to fully recognize what they do.
Sounds good. I will attune to them at our next rest.
All right.
And the other thing was a bundle of arrows.
A bundle of especially deadly-looking arrows, like fletched bodkin arrows.
You can't do anything with those. Perhaps one of these archer folks should take them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess that they're more for a long bow than a short bow.
Well, I mean, a short bow or a long bow fire the same kind of arrows.
No, I mean, because Tony didn't get a magic item yet.
Right, because Tony never told me what kind of
Clearly, they're longbow
what
arrows.
kind of magic item he wanted.
Right. And this bow will be longer as soon as I level. All right, I'll take the arrows.
Okay, so they are effectively arrows +1.
Oh, nice. How many do I have?
There is 20 in there.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, finally connecting, Draws.
Goddamn son of a bitch! I had to uninstall the damn thing and re-update everything.
That's weird. Do you think it's because of the all the updates today?
I don't know. It could be, but I mean, even then, even re-updating it from scratch still took way too long. I don't know what was going on.
Wow, that's weird. Okay. All right, and then it seems there may be one more item left inside the bag.
What does it look like?
What could it be?
It's a bomb. You all die.
Shit.
Yeah.
It is. It's a spear bomb.
No!
Oh, the periodic wound closure. That's right.
Yeah, I guess I would reach inside and pull it out.
You find
what does it appear to be?
I find a necklace on a fine silver chain. It seems to be with a ruby. A ruby about the size of a child's fist or like a baby's fist, and it's in the shape of a heart.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
That thing's huge.
Does this look like anything someone might potentially have lost in a different life?
You see a look of recognition come over Lehabah's face. As if this
I would toss it to her.
Her past.
That looks familiar to me.
I would hand it over.
All right.
Thank you.
Is there also perhaps a random broom in here, maybe? If I dig around deep, way in the bottom? No, okay. Fair enough.
Not yet. There.
Not yet.
More
Okay.
things coming.
Ah, fair enough.
I didn't feel like something like that would be able to fit inside of a regular backpack.
I didn't think so either. I just think it would be funny. You just keep pulling stuff out of here. You're like, oh my god, this is crazy.
It's the Ron Popeil, like, collapsing broom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right? You know, I thought about that. That would be kind of cool.
So, looking at these other things, you said this act functions like a decanter of endless water. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
My wine thing?
Yeah.
So I can blast somebody out of the way with a wine gout? Like you can with the decanter of endless water?
Well, yeah, we'll say that.
That's fucking awesome!
the Chowinga, because of your friendliness to them and sharing your wine with them, has blessed you with the decanter of endless wine.
Holy shit!
And Drahz found a bear ass cloak.
Which reminds me, did Bob and Tony finish cleaning off that cloak I told them to clean off?
While you were sleeping, they have mostly finished cleaning off the cloak with what resources they have.
Well, they're not allowed to sleep until they do it.
And they are now mostly covered in bear shit and intestines.
Wait, what? I mean, if they're bitching, I don't want to hear it because that cloak's not clean yet.
Master, we've finished cleaning it as best we can, but we don't have any water to rinse it or any other way to get it more clean. Do you want it?
Well, you have saliva, don't you?
Oh, yes, Master, we do.
Well, there's your liquid.
Apparently, they haven't
Lots of snow
muched
around.
enough rugs before.
Perhaps if we were to use other bodily fluids on it.
I create a fountain of wine.
I gently backhand him across the face, not to hurt, but to make my point across. And I say, no bodily fluids. Are you insinuating that you piss on my new cloak?
No, Master, no, of course not. Just trying to think outside the box and be creative.
Well, you won't receive any breakfast for that thinking outside the box.
Oh, Master, please. I'm so hungry. We've been trudging around all day, pulling the sled, Master. Please, don't take away our food.
As I look at the bear.
The burnt bear or the other bear?
May we have some bear meat, Master?
I guess so.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And they all kind of rush over to the burnt bear meat that Nash and just start like nomming down.
Oh, they're getting the worst of the pieces.
And through all of this, Galena, are your handmaidens, your grannies, have they been following you around as well, or did they stay back at the tavern?
So my nanas are definitely with us.
Yeah, your nanas.
Or
okay.
How far did our sleds come with us? Because I know we had like dogs with sleds and stuff in the beginning.
They are there with you guys right now. They're just kind of like off to the side. The wolves aren't any kind of like combat creatures, so they are considered non-combatants.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's where the nanas would be. One on my sled and then one on Graz's sled as well.
All right. So you see your nanas kind of motioning for you to come over to them.
Okay, sure. So I would go over and ask them if they were okay from, the weird tussle that we got ourselves into.
Oh, yes, dearie, but we saw the creature that you've been fighting, and we thought maybe you would be able to use this. And you see them produce from inside the pack of the sled itself. They pull out this fine-looking black-handled broom. It's like made of a fine polished wood.
Whoa, okay. So I would take that from my nanas and say thank you very much to them and ask if they have any more information on the item. What can I do with this?
You can use it to get around more easily.
I would take it from them and be like, really? Really? Like a broom? A stereotypical witch broom? And then like try to get on it. Do I fly away?
Doesn't require attunement, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Let me look. It does not. So yeah, you could just like get on it, and then as soon as you kind of mount up, you begin to float off the ground.
Hell yeah. That's super cool. I would go scoot back over by everybody. Thank you, nanas.
You're welcome, dearie. They seem to have been concerned for your well-being from the banshee, even though you were technically outside of the range of its banshee's wail. And then,
well, they've trained me well. My nanas have taken good care of me out in the woods.
let me add this to...
Does Sir Lexington see this exchange?
They're kind of off to the side down over here, so it would be more likely that Nash would see it, since he hasn't said that he's moved from being down there by the trees.
Okay.
But I guess you would still see the item I have, because I wanted to come back over by everybody.
Yeah, she's not like trying to hide it or anything. She's just like kind of floating there next to you guys with this new fucking swanky looking broom.
My sweet ride.
I'm more concerned with if Sir Lexington had seen seeing her, Nana's giving her something, and me looking over at my minions going, I'm waiting.
For shame. How dare you not have gifts for him?
Let's see. Oh, that's weird. So we may have to modify your... Shouldn't the magic items automatically apply their effect when you equip them?
Not in Fantasy Grounds. You have to create
that's
to code it.
That's fine. I'll just... Okay. Alright, so I have manually modified your stats, Graz,
Okay, cool.
to accommodate for your newly found item. And then for Lehabah...
I'm trying to grab the arrows and move them over to my character, but I can't figure out how to get them to go in.
Let me see. Oh, I need to clean out the the party sheet here. Wish there was an easy way to just clean everything out and delete it all. I'll put the arrow.
Oh, quick, somebody grab the diamond. Oh, crap.
It's not for you. Sorry, viewers. This is leftovers from our Descent in Avernus game because I'm using the same table. Good times. These are not things for you, scrubs. Alright, there we go. And for Lehabah, we'll give you this. Identify. Okay. Okay. And then for Erebus, the dirty bugbear. Oh, because they're not identified. There you go. So you got 20 now. There you go, Tony. Alright.
Ah.
So now everyone except Nash, I think, has gotten their starter item. Did you tell me what item you wanted to scratch?
Sentinel shield.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You haven't found anything cool like that yet, but you will. Alright. So, we'll say that after combat, you guys can go back and finish sleeping, we'll say, as dawn begins to break, and you feel a more peaceful as you finish up with your long rest, and everyone else can... I'll push out a long rest. Oh, that's not necessary. Sorry. Alright, you guys finish sleeping over the evening. Wake up in the morning as dawn begins to come up. The sun begins to come up over the horizon, and the cold begins to subside a bit. And those who have magic items that they have to attune to now, or you feel yourself attuned, so the grannies huddle together for warmth and help, like, they shield Galena from the cold, and Bob, Tom, and Tony have finished, with the help of the wineskin from Innsyn, have now cleaned off the cloak for Sir Lexington. It has a bit of a wine smell to it now.
I keep adding things to the fire to the point where it becomes excessively hot.
Okay.
But it's just right for him.
And then, like I said, you guys get the benefit of the long rest, so you get all your HP back and stuff, you know.
So, quick question with the magical ammunition. Can I retrieve that, or is it a one-time use?
I will have you roll for it.
Okay.
So if you can reach it, you can attempt to recover it, and then I'll have you roll a d6 to see if it's broken or not.
Okay.
On 3 up, so if 3, 4, 5, or 6, then you recover it. On a 1 or a 2, it's broken.
Okay. That's cool.
Normally I say on a 5 up, you retrieve it, but since it's magical, it's a bit more durable, so be on a 3 up, you retrieve it.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. So you guys wake up feeling more refreshed than you did the evening before, and ready to continue pursuing the white moose, if you so choose, or whatever you'd like to do now.
The white moose.
Perhaps if we just took any old moose and painted it white.
I'm down.
Try better than our tracking skills. Seems more effective. How many of us got deception? We probably can pull that off. Not survival though.
I'm gonna start looking around for a decent place to start out. Would that be a perception or a survival check?
That'll be a survival check to begin searching for tracks again. All right, that's a good one. So after searching around for just what seems only a few minutes, Nash, you find what looks to be rather fresh moose-shaped tracks leading off to the south.
If you gave me some of that wine, I think I know where we should go.
I turn to him and let out a blast of wine that goes for 30 feet and knocks him down. Make a strength save.
I'll let it happen.
Well, yeah, while that's happening, I would also jump in front of it to get some... I'd have my cup out trying to catch it.
All right, that's mine. That's mine.
I will make sure anyone who wants wine, it has all the wine they want.
Wine for everyone.
This is a properly lubricated party. Thank you.
It's this way. I point towards it. Like, I used to think it's this way. See? I found tracks. Maybe. Kind of.
I would come up behind, turn you to face the actual tracks that I saw you find. Because after drinking all that wine, you're pointing in the wrong direction. You got all turned around. Here you go.
That might, could, maybe.
All right. So Nash points you in the direction of the tracks that he found, and you guys begin to follow them for just a couple of hours this time. And Nash, give me a D6. All right. So as you follow the tracks, they end up leading you to a large circular indentation in a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon. That's weird. I've never heard of that word. Of beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. A 10-foot high berm hugging the circle's eastern edge has evergreens growing around and atop it, sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under snow and enclosed by a half circle of pale blue crystal pillars.
Hey, look, it's Sleeping Beauty.
North of the berm is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south of the berm is a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars.
I will have to remember the location of this. This would make a nice summer home.
Maybe we should take a look.
Perhaps you should.
What do the statues look like from a distance? Like, is it of humans, of like gargoyles, or?
Give me an active perception check.
I'm terrible at that, but I'll attempt it.
All right.
I'm terrible at that. Oh wait, Weird. It rolled. That's strange. There we go. Went that time.
All right.
13.
Okay, so that is good enough from the distance that you're at, and with the sun rising up as much as it can, given the magical nature of what's going on. The statues look to be depictions of elves, actually.
That might explain the weird elven banshee thing. Yeah. Okay. And they're just like in like what, heroic poses or something, or?
They look to be more in mournful poses.
Oh, so this is like some kind of crypt or something. I guess there was a sarcophagus that probably should have clued me in.
Mm.
Can we roll a history check to maybe know about this place?
Sure, go ahead.
When I have Galena roll it, because she has that. 60.
All right. So, having spent a bit of time up here, you recognize that this is one of many different elven tombs for what are kind of lost heroes of times long past.
So ancient heroes. Okay.
Ancient heroes.
Oh, there's some blue glowing crystals pillars or something.
There are a total of 6 statues, and they are arranged in a line, and they depict slender robed figures facing northward. If you can see that they have engravings on the base of the statues themselves.
Oh, okay.
Let's go walk around the place. Get closer. Real close. Uncomfortably close.
Uncomfortably close, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I build my summer home here. This looks like a good location for the latrine.
That is. Right in the middle. I agree.
So this is where we should pee?
Yeah, right in the open.
Totally.
I will pee.
As you begin to get closer to the statues and the hillside itself, you begin to feel strange, as if you're desecrating something that you should not be, you shouldn't be here, and you feel compelled to. The closer you get, the more you feel that you should walk away.
Can I use my divine sense and see if I can detect whether this place is hallowed or desecrated, or if I sense undead or anything?
Sure, go ahead.
Yep, so I'll use it.
Okay.
See what happens.
May I do a religious check?
Sure, you can go ahead and roll a religion check. And as for your divine sense, Graz, you do feel that this place has been sanctified with the hallow spell, so it is like a holy.
Okay.
And Nash, judging by the compulsion that you're feeling, the closer that you get, and the way that the statues are depicted and positioned, you're able to recognize that this is probably, with the history that Galena has also kind of shared as well, that these statues may be warding and kind of directing people who aren't necessarily supposed to be here away from the hallowed site.
Wow.
Well, it is not doing a very good job.
Maybe standing there is not the best idea. I think we're going to have to change your plans for a summer home.
Oh, all right.
A summer home. Nash,
Is there anything else we notice from here now that we're closer?
You feel like if you were to perhaps disrupt the warding somehow, that you might be able to get closer without basically being forced away.
Do I know a way to do that?
With the roll that you did, you believe strongly that you could, or that the statues have something to do with it.
Hey, Erebus, you want the summer home still?
Well, yes, but I must make my fortune first. I
Well-
don't have money for materials.
See that nice statue over there? If you break it, might have a summer home.
Ah! Yes, elves are pansy creatures. We should replace this with a statue of something more appropriate.
They are. Is there any elves in the party?
I mean, I'm a fae.
No, not an elf.
No.
Nope, there are no actual real elves in your party.
I mean, Sir Lexington, isn't he an elf with the scales and a tail?
He's a
Hold that out.
bitch.
He is a bit of a ponce.
Okay. I'll give it a shove. I'm not particularly strong, but I'll give it a shove, see if I can push it over.
You hear in the distance, he's a poncy ass bitch.
I'll find you, Claude.
You hear rustling in the
Hey,
distance.
Lexington, he's gonna have to run out of food sometime.
I have more food than you know.
Alright, do you want me to roll, or...
Maybe he's been finding bears with entire Thanksgiving meals stuffed up their ass.
Hey, you don't know what kind of things that these bears have been eating out here, just trying to survive. Maybe
Or
they
shove
Apparently close.
maybe they ate an adventurer. You don't know. It was a magical cloak. It survived its digestive tract. Okay. What are you trying to roll for, Erebus? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna give the statue a shove and see if I could just knock it over.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an athletics or strength check. -1. You push it with all your might, but feel like your individual strength may not be enough to overcome. Perhaps if you had some assistance.
Alright, I'll take a rope and loop the rope over the top of it, and I'll pull on the rope and say, Sir Lexington, you push on that side while I pull on this.
See,
All right.
Graz comes over and begins pushing on it as well.
Yes. If he's both system, like it would start to lean, I'd kind of just like to run at it and jump up and like drop kick it, I guess.
All
And then
right.
just topple him over if we succeed.
Knowing that they're doing something bad, I'm gonna be on the lookout.
Okay. All right. So Graz comes over
Put in the tower.
as Erebus begins to
He's a
pull
bitch.
on the rope along with Sir Lexington. Graz kicks it, and with your combined strength, you guys are able to topple the statue over. And as it crashes to the ground with a loud thud, the statue just kind of breaks rather than like it was made of marble, it kind of breaks and shatters as if it was made of ice or glass. And you feel the compulsion on you a little bit weaker.
So there's just like a bunch of statues. How many were there?
There are 6 that you can see at the moment.
So 6 left, or we knocked one down, so there's 5 left.
You knocked one down, so there is 5 left now.
Okay.
Anyone want to draw some smiley faces on these things first?
Oh, I will.
Worked very well. Let's do it again.
Smiley faces or dicks?
Dicks.
Both.
Mhm.
Even better.
Dick with smiley
Really
faces on
veiny.
them.
Are we talking like super bad veiny?
Yeah.
Always.
Goddamn party of deviants. But did we expect any less? No, we did not. So
If you expect anything intelligent from me, you're wrong.
Lehabah begins to graffiti the statues one by one, drawing big, giant, veiny dicks on them.
Yeah, but it's like really pretty though.
A performance check to see how well maybe she does. Because I don't know if these are
Yeah.
truly veiny dicks or like a 4-year-old drew them.
Yes, give me a performance check, Lehabah. The first one comes out a little bit rough. There are 4 more other statues you could roll for.
Perhaps it's a
Yeah.
puzzle. Perhaps we need to stack one statue upon the other, or place them in suggestive poses.
Suggested poses. Alright. The second dick that you draw on the third statue comes out a lot better. And third. The fourth is basically a masterwork. It's almost like realistic.
I was just rusty.
Just rusty.
Oh, man, that looks exactly like, hey, you been watching me at night?
Ew.
Ew, no, girl.
I'm not into that.
So we'll say, unless you guys, if you want to roll the strength checks to topple each of the statues.
How are we toppling?
All right. Erebus and Graz work on the second statue and are able to combined topple it over. There are 4 more statues. Oh, damn. Graz doesn't even need any help with the second or the third one. Just kind of like bull rushes it with his shoulder and just knocks it the fuck down and breaks it.
Just flexing those gauntlets. Be like, yep, seems about right.
Wig.
He was caught off
Let me help
guard
you
by the
with that.
magnificent.
I was showing off too much. I threw my back out, and that one's just not getting toppled over, I guess.
Right, you got distracted by the magnificence of the dick that Lehabah drew on there.
So, oh my god, look at that. It's so realistic.
He tried grabbing the dick instead. That was so real.
Thought it'd be a good leverage point, just tip the statue over. Turns out I was wrong.
So we got 20 combined.
It seems to be stuck in the ground.
Oh,
Perhaps if you had someone else help you.
Ah, fine.
Nash comes over and you guys are, Erebus and Graz are like straining on it, trying to get it pushed over, and then Nash comes over and just like puts his finger on it, kind of pushes it a little bit, and then it fucking just, the great grinding noise, it just kind of topples over.
See, I don't know what you guys are complaining about. It's just so easy. Just use your finger.
okay. How many are left?
There is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 left. All right, you topple the fifth one over, and there is 1 more. This one's even more stuck than the last one.
All right, here. Let me use my finger again.
We slipped on the ice.
Even with Nash helping, it's not quite enough to get this one down.
I'll come over and give it that last little push it needs.
All right. And, of course, Sir Lexington, not wanting to get his hands dirty, orders one of his cronies. So he goes and put his back into it.
If I must.
And so Tom comes walking over. I'll help, master. He kind of just like, with all his might, fucking pushes on the statue, and it too topples to the ground and shatters. And you feel a great weight lifted off of your shoulders and your mind as you are no longer being compelled to leave the site as much. You still feel a little bit of compulsion, but it's not nearly as strong. And you see in the hillside, by where the first statue was, like in the hillside itself, a large, well, I wouldn't say large, but more like a door opening, kind of just like begins to creak open as if it's been a while since it opened up.
Looks like a good place to go look when we shouldn't be. Point at the beefier frontline people. Yeah, you look like you really want to go in there.
Do we all want to go in?
Yeah, for some wine, fill up my cup and I'll go in first.
Maybe for a wine snack?
I'm not drunk enough to go down there yet. That's what I'm saying.
We better look this over before we get in the mystery van.
Two in the jinkies, one in the stinky. Oh, that's so funny. Ashley showed me the funniest fucking meme earlier, Scooby-Doo related. Fucking Velma talking to Daphne. Daphne's like, what kind of experiment are we going to do in the bedroom today, Velma? She says, 2 in the jinkies, 1 in the stinky.
Whoa.
And now Sugar showing me that, and it's hilarious.
I'm
And
going
time creating
to.
these things, man. It's ridiculous.
Who's going in the front?
So
I'll
as
go.
you, if you were to approach and get closer to the door opening, not necessarily going in, off to, as you're like looking in the doorway, off to your right, there's a opening that was kind of hidden from view, almost as if it was like an illusion. And there's after the statues have been toppled, it seems to have been weakened enough to where you can see through it, and it seems like there is a wide. It's about, let's see, about 50 feet in diameter, a large circle with a gigantic, it looks like a sundial.
Is this inside? Is it dark?
It is. Well, it's open to the elements now that you've got the illusion down. It was like disguised basically. So any other time, if you had left the statues up, then you wouldn't have been able to see it. But rising from the center of the circular depression is a tall, triangular crystal. It's called a gnomon, but I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's the part of a sundial that casts a shadow. Interesting.
Can I investigate it?
Sure.
I mean, would you like me to look for traps, or would you like me to look for like hidden dongles to stick my fingers on, or what would you like me to look for?
Can I do?
It looks to be made of pure crystal. It's thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. Kinky.
Yeah, I try to figure out what its religious significance is.
Perhaps. The snow around the gnomon has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbols look like as if they depict phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depression is not a sundial, but actually a moon dial. Something has punched a rough hole in the wall in the northwest edge of the depression, creating a dark opening that leads under the hill. You've also opened the door as well.
I suppose I could go first and scout a bit if you want me to try stealthing in.
Does investigation roll on that sundial give us, or moon dial give us anything more, or not really? Was that all the information that was to be found? Because just got a 24 investigation, so I'm just curious. Or was that pretty much all going on with that?
That's basically all that you could tell with a investigation check.
Okay.
Maybe we should wait till it's nighttime.
You can tell that there must be some kind of magical or strange effect that is keeping the faces of the moon dial, like the symbols themselves, clear of the snow, because it's got like a bit of water around each one of them, but the surface itself is completely clear of any snow.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to sneak ahead and go in there, you can. I guess someone checking for traps would be good, and then maybe followed by frontline fighters, perhaps.
Does anyone speak Elvish?
Let me see.
I do.
Oh, Lehabah does, huh?
I speak Elvish as well. Innsyn does.
All right. So the only thing that you could really tell beyond what I've already said, Galena, with your investigation is that around each of the lunar symbols, you can see tiny inscriptions in Elvish.
Okay. So I would call out to my compatriots that may be able to see that or understand it.
Okay. So Innsyn or Lehabah can go and look at the inscriptions and read them.
Sure.
Are they going someplace dark? Because it's still light where it is.
Well, this whole part where the moon dial is lit up by the sun itself at the moment. As much as can be. It's kind of like the sun will never reach its true zenith. Like, it'll never be like noonday bright. So it's more like early morning kind of sun. So it's still a bit dim, but the sun is out, and so there's an inscription on the full moon symbol and an inscription on the half moon symbol, or both symbols.
We don't know what those read.
Well, Lehabah or Innsyn could read it if they wanted to.
I would read it aloud, but I don't know what it says.
Okay, well, which one are you reading? The full moon or the half moons?
Lehabah, I go to the one that she doesn't go to. I go to the full moon.
All right.
Yeah, right. Full moon. Give him those cheeks.
And that is what the full moon says.
Interesting. Does anyone have a mirror?
I'll start rifling through my bag.
So this says, gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered.
I have a dagger that's metal. It's not a mirror, but I can look at my teeth with it.
Perhaps if there was a puddle of... I don't understand. I'm assuming Lehabah read the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlock the tombs of the half moon.
Oh. So You already unlocked it then, right? Wasn't there an opening to a thing?
The door to the inside of this hillock has opened, yep, but you're not sure necessarily.
I'll walk over to the other side and look down and go, "Mine says elves are stupid," and then I'll go and walk towards the door.
They're stupid.
Can I get close to the opening?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I'll get close and just listen for a second, see if I hear anything inside, breathing of, cave bears or whatever.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Not so great.
All right, so let me see.
I guess I breathed on my dagger.
You can hear the sounds of something making clattering noises inside of the opening itself there, kind of further inside of it.
Okay. I'll make eye contact with somebody in the party, and then I'll just nod to the hole, and then I'll stealth in.
Where'd he go?
You want me to drop it in the tower?
Yeah, go ahead and drop it in the tower for a stealth roll.
Okay.
Let's see how stealthy you are, Tony. Tony!
There it is.
Alright.
I'm gonna go in and see if I can put eyes on whatever's making the noise.
You feel pretty stealthy. Alright. So as you kind of creep along into the opening itself there, bugbears have dark vision, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So inside, you see kind of walking around a little bit, and astonishingly muttering quietly to itself is a gigantic white furred moose with dried blood kicked to its horns and its hooves, and it's kind of like walking around in a circle. And there are some other animals in there kind of chittering and talking to the moose quietly. So you would have had to listen very closely in order to hear them talking to one another. But they seem to be speaking in common. You're a bit too far away to hear exactly what they're saying. But it doesn't seem as if the moose or the other animals have noticed you yet, kind of peering in through the opening in the wall.
Okay. I'll go back out.
Okay.
I'll go out and I'll say, "Well, we have accomplished our goal. All that is left to do is to slay the beast."
I mean, I still want my 7 answers.
Okay, well, here's the answer to your first 3 questions. Yes. I think so. I'm not sure.
I shake you.
Yes, I found the white moose. I think it's trying to hold counsel with other woodland creatures.
Oh.
And I don't know what they're saying. Somebody said something, but I didn't quite make it out.
I heard the John's chuckle, so I'm happy.
Ah.
No mirrors then, right? Did you see any mirrors down there with the white moose?
We're surrounded by ice.
I don't think you know how reflections work. Ooh! I will. I will make a snow sculpture of Lehabah, and she can ask it questions.
You want me to talk to myself?
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
But I'm sure you're an excellent conversationalist.
No.
Fine, I will make one of the Dragonborn.
How about I make one of you and you do it?
I mean, if you're good at ice sculpture, sure.
Hey, man, did you see that dick?
That's a question that I've never been asked before.
Yeah, you need a fleshlight. I grab one of the drawn dicks off the ground statue and put light on
it. Nice. He gives you a flashlight. A stone flashlight.
Comfy.
So, what questions would we like to have answered?
Why is it so damn cold?
I say, why is it so... I know the answer to that, because it's winter.
But isn't it like...
It really works!
Is it like always cold around here, always right now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's a great question.
Yes,
I asked that question. Yes, it is. See? 5 more questions.
Why don't you ask it where the white moose is? And I go behind the statue. It's in the hole in the hill!
Oh my god! Where can I find 1,000,000 gold?
These are stupid questions.
You receive no answer.
Damn.
As you continue fucking around outside, you hear a scuffling noise in the entranceway, and as you look over Erebus, you see standing next to you, looming over your shoulder, the white moose, and it snorts. So you found me after all.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard, let's be honest. I was drunk and I still found you.
Wait. Everybody else hears the moose, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw what you did to those bears, but I also saw this one, and it points its hooves at Lehabah. Saved one of my friends. So I'm tempted to give you a chance to run away. Leave here and never come back, and I'll let you live. If you stay, I will kill you all and shit on your corpses.
Isn't there an in between?
Hold up. You're a talking moose.
Yes, what of it?
Why are you killing the people of 10 Towns?
These people have been killing my friends for meat and sport.
But you're made of meat.
You're made of meat as well. Why don't they just eat you?
That's true. You should eat me. I'm marinated.
Marinated. You smell of it. You stink of it. Fermented grapes.
Still fuzzy on the talking moose business.
All you humans are alike.
Well,
come into our forest. You kill us animals.
I don't think we have any humans here. There's really no humans. I mean, you don't need to call names.
You cut our homes down and take our trees.
I've never cut a tree down in my life. Anyone? Anyone else? No. See?
Kind of set that one on fire.
Yeah, we just burned them while they're still standing up.
Already on fire when we got there.
Why cut them down when you can just burn them, right?
But you...
Everyone's on the same page with that? Okay, cool.
But can you blame us? You guys are all so tasty.
You do taste good. Moose
And
meat
you just
is
like
tasty.
the more that you guys talk to it like that, the more it's just like its eyes begin to like glaze over red, and it becomes more and more enraged.
It was pissing it off.
What can we do to slate your thirst for 10 pounds blood?
Circle
Wine?
of
You
life.
can kill.
Wine, huh?
You can kill the town and burn it to the ground, and then we might consider you a friend.
We
Leave
did
now.
that last night.
Plastic.
We totally killed the town last night. So, frenzies?
Frenzies? You lie. We have ways of seeing in the forest, and the town is not dead. It is not burned to the ground. And now,
I mean, it's a little bit burned.
and now for your insults, you will die. And it begins to charge, and everyone rolls
Hold-
initiative.
I rolled
Hold
a
on,
good
hold
roll.
on. Oh,
Too late.
I was about to entertain his
to entertain.
suggestion.
Like,
Yes.
well, we could do that.
What are we gonna get? I mean, I don't have anything against killing moose or humans. I mean, we could work something out here.
All right. Is that everybody rolled initiative? Okay. Let me see if we have a map here. Well, that's pretty cool. That's kind of a shitty looking one. Let's do a quick 5-minute bathroom break or whatnot so I can get a map loaded here.
Okay. That actually sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, check. Here, I'm gonna send you a link real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, take a quick break. Okay. Thanks, Drahzar. It has a map, but it's kind of shisty.
Did you pick up the module on Fancy Grants?
No, I haven't got the module yet. I spent the money that I had for the module on my printer.
All right, link time coming.
All right. Do Mims. Yes, please. Oh, yeah. My favorite nighttime snack.
A dick?
Yes.
Yes, a big, dripping, throbbing, veiny dick.
Big, giant dick.
Can never go wrong with that.
I mean, a huge bag of dicks is the best way to start the day.
Nothing like waking up with dicks in your cup.
Oh my god. Just a minute, guys.
Best part of waking up is penis in your cup.
Genevieve? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Good night, girl. I love you too. Sure. Talk to you in the morning. Tell Beans. Tell Beans.
I'm gonna go take
tell
a
Beans
leak.
I say goodnight. Good night, buddy. I love you, Bugs. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Be good, okay? You are. I said I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, on the phone. Okay? Alright. Love you guys. Yes, girl, you have your phone back tomorrow. Okay, bye. Fucking children. Oh, those are fucking cool, Drahz.
Yeah, those are the maps I was telling you about that they custom did for this module.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they have one that actually is.
They're supposed to be able to be. I don't know the order of them, but they're supposed to be able to combine all the maps together to make one giant battle map, where you can obviously take them in pieces.
Hmm. Okay. Let me use that one. Why didn't I get this fucking coat? Fucking Facebook. Fucking stupid ass T-Mobile. Two-factor authentication.
Fuck two-factor authentication.
Okay. There it is, finally. Fucking shiesty son of a bitch.
I'm back.
Okay. I will have a map here.
Oh, New Jersey voters are probably going to decide to legalize recreational marijuana.
Oh. Sweet.
Them. I won't have to prescribe it anymore. Nice.
Well, the casinos are failing, so we need some sort of revenue boost.
Well, no, I mean, it's so not covered by insurance, so why put a doctor in the way? Just make it recreational and let everybody smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Maps, here we go. Ugh. There we go. It's a little smaller, but that's okay. This is effectively what I wanted to use. Oh, it automatically added the grids. Interesting. So I'll add you guys to the map, and then you can... Oh. Interesting. We'll say Galena is inside the, or by the moon dial, and then Erebus is right next to the entrance. Going further down. Graz would probably be close to Galena. And Sir Lexington is off in the back being a Ponzi ass bitch.
It's true.
Fucking Claude.
Alright. See if I can actually share it. I don't know why I can't share these.
You have to go to the gameplay layer.
Oh, right. Layers. Oh, I don't see one that says share. Disable shortcuts, enable mask, set grid. Is it on the right hand side maybe of the map?
Sometimes you have to close the map and reopen it.
Alright, visible to all. That's weird. Fucking fantasy grounds. Just double click your token.
So Lexington refuses and requests
can't.
that you share it.
You have to share it in order for us to initially see it, because it's not a public document.
E.g., clicking the token doesn't work.
I see. Maybe that up top.
I had to mess around with it a bunch in order for it to work when I was DMing last time.
Oh, I see. Okay. How about that? Oh, weird. Okay.
I can't see the map, but...
Because it has to load. Okay, Tony.
Oh, right.
We're on a gray field.
With the letter G. Tonight's episode is brought to you by the letter G for Get Fucked.
White moose starts with a G. I don't think that there is a letter G in the word white or the word moose. Unless the moose is literally a white.
Maybe he's a god.
Ghost?
He's a forest god.
Thank goodness Galena and Graz are close.
Can you guys see the map now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
All right. Everybody back?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Maybe. Okay.
I've heard most of the voices, except for those of the female persuasion.
Jess is here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, is your voice supposed to be like Lothar of the Hill People?
I am Lothar of the Hill People.
Are you really?
Well, it not 100% on purpose, but yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I was just I pulled up a YouTube video and showed it to Zach, and I was like, this is what his voice reminds me of.
That's awesome.
Are you just a caveman lawyer? Did you get thought out? And
I don't think I rolled initiative. Oops.
Oh, you bitch.
Wait, no, I did roll. Wait. I did roll initiative before. It was a 9.
Oh, okay. You did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was like, it was a while. If you
Yeah.
could change my back to the name, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Okay, so Sir Lexington is first. So, the giant white moose has come out.
All right. Huh. I will. I will stop there and ready my lance.
Okay. And it's the white moose.
And enter.
All right. I have to reset. Oh, come on. Why isn't it letting me modify the moose? Got rid of the grids. Oh, it wants me to set the grid again. Oh, I see. Okay.
Is that a gargantuan moose?
No, it's a large moose.
I guess
but
it's using the stat blocks of a giant elk.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm only guessing because G, and that's where a lot of the giant ones
Yeah.
are, and closest creature I can think of it.
It's a modified stat block, but yeah. All right, and it is going to try to fuck up Erebus.
Hey, now.
Makes a hoof
I-
attack
I'm still trying to negotiate.
with the nat 1. Tries to smash you with its hooves, but it misses. And then it will try to ram you with its horns. With the 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. For 9 damage.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, that hurt.
You guys just weren't saying the right kind of things to it. You didn't negotiate well. I gave you a chance to negotiate with it, but talk about eating its meat. All right, Galena, you're up.
Can I try to talk to him?
Let's go.
You could try to persuade it, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not
Not persuasive.
so persuasive either, so I don't know. Are we gonna, I guess I would use my free action to call out, are we gonna blast it, guys?
Yes.
Alright, then I'll unleash a magic missile.
Alright.
Why not 3?
There's 3 blasts for 1 use.
That is true.
Excellent.
And then I'd like to move away further if I can.
Okay.
You want to go?
Just back like maybe 15 feet. That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so firing a bow while in melee, disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to use my special arrows and shoot at disadvantage.
But you're more than 5 feet away from it.
Am I?
At least
No.
No, it's in melee with him, so the grids are kind of fucked up.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
on my screen it looks like
Yeah,
the
it's in melee with
moose
him.
is 15 by 15. So I'm
I'm
not
confused
exactly
by its
sure
size
where-
as well. Yeah, I don't really.
It should only be. Let me kind of move. Here, let me.
Okay, now the moose is medium sized.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, I see now. I get it.
there we go. It's large size.
Okay.
It's a large.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Then that makes
Gotcha,
sense.
gotcha.
Yes.
Alright, if I move away from it, it might kill me. So I think I'll shoot at disadvantage instead.
All right.
So let's see. Actions.
You could disengage.
Attack. Oh, you know what? I'm a rogue. I can disengage.
Not until 2nd level, buddy.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah.
not
You
until
disengage if
second
it's your
level.
action.
No, that's okay. I'll just shoot it.
With your how low health you are, your best action might be to run away.
Yeah, I think spending your action to disengage might be the best.
So as a reminder, my cleric don't heal.
Where's Claire?
Yeah. Now just attack it.
Both
That's the
move on.
spirit.
Let's see if it pays off.
Jesus.
No!
And I miss.
Well, you tried to even use your sharpshooter on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Why? Why would running?
All in.
All right.
You have 1, 2, and 1, 7. All in!
Take aim at it with your short bow and distracted by the pain of getting smashed in your fucking ribcage with a moose's horns. You're unable to connect with the attack.
Well, poo.
All right.
All right. I'll make a rude gesture.
Okay.
I'm done.
Graz.
Okay, I will charge that moose, yelling that I'll wear its belt like a cape.
All right.
And I'll make an attack.
Okay.
Let me open up my DMG.
That'll hit.
See, Cape of the Moose. I know that's in here somewhere.
9 damage.
Slash it powerfully with your greatsword.
And that'll be my turn. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
It lets out a roar of rage.
So I think I'm the only person that heals then. If we have a cleric that doesn't heal and I'm a paladin, I guess I'm the illegaler.
Alright, Nash, your turn.
I can see it properly now.
Yeah, you can see it from there.
Because I had to move over because the rock was in the way.
Yep.
I can see clearly now. The rock has moved.
Firebolt. Hit. For 10 points of damage. Moderate. Then I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on the Paladin.
Oh, there you go. Bring me up to an 18.
Isn't that a touch spell?
Yep, it's a bonus action of 60 feet.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
That's me. That's why I've been reading for the past couple minutes. I'll throw my spells like, yeah, this is better than healing.
Okay.
Getting hit means I don't have to heal you.
There you go. Sounds like a pretty reasonable plan.
And dying means he never has to say you're sorry.
That's true. Alright, Innsyn.
I will shoot the moose with the bow and out in the arrows and hello.
That tracks. That tracks.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Got it.
There's those Sylviana rolls.
Ooh, did I hit?
That is in fact a hit.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's
A
it.
palpable hit. There you go. Nice. With my little snuck attack.
Alright.
I will step out of sight line. There we go. And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Alright, Lehabah.
Okay, I'll move closer. It's hard to tell how far I've gone.
That's 20 feet where you're at right now.
Here?
That's 25 there, and then so then here. That's a little off, but right there would be 30 feet.
Okay. I'll hold an attack if it comes closer to me.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Back to the top with Sir Lexington.
All right.
Get him, Moose. He's a poncy ass bitch.
I'm going to move up and hit him with my lance.
All right. Be like right there.
And now is the time on Sprockets where we lance.
Spartacus.
Oh, that's a good
Oh, nice.
hit. That's a solid hit.
Because oh wait, never mind. This okay, never mind. I thought my feet made it a 19 to crit, but darn. Okay,
No.
got excited there for a second. All right.
Nope. You took the piercer feat, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We talked about that. Ooh, the moose looks like it is not doing so well. As Sir Lexington just rushes up to it and just stabs it right in its haunch.
And with that, I will kind of, as I pierce its skin with the lance, I will use that momentum to kind of like shove off away from the moose 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'll end the turn.
All right. the moose is it's enraged now, and it's going to turn to the only one in melee range that did anything to it, and it's going to make an attack against Graz.
Okay.
Now has a +2 to his AC.
Gotta get an 18. It probably will.
Oh.
It's best.
You better not get hit, or else my spell is useless on you.
Okay, so it's going to make
Over
an attack.
thousands of turns, it will do 10% less damage.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
And the paladin dies at level 1.
I don't want to roll a
And I'm down. Its attacks aren't magical, right?
No, they're not magical.
Okay, so that's that -3.
Okay.
So I'm not killed instantly like I normally would have been, because that would have literally killed me. Because that would have been double my hit points.
Roll
But
damage.
since it's 23,
No, it's
Jesus.
going to be
Okay.
16.
what was that first? Oh, it was 26 to hit. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong. I thought it was 26 damage. I'm like, yep, I'm dead.
No, it's
Never mind.
You're knocked out, but it's 16.
I'm down. Yep. Okay.
So, you
So
see
it'd be 16, yeah. 16 damage.
So you see-
So
You need to-
bring me to 0.
it
You need to
clocks-
put the unconscious effect on him.
Yeah, it clocks Graza upside his head, and he goes down. Okay. And then it's going to turn its attention to Erebus again.
Bring it, bitch.
And we'll use its horns. For 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Jesus.
And I'm down.
Knocks Erebus out as well. Alright, Galena, you see 2 of your party members have now been knocked unconscious. Fearing that they might be dead, what do you do?
Know how afraid she is.
What's that? I'm sorry?
I'm gonna magic missile the fuck out of that moose again.
Okay.
Low magic missiles.
But that's about all I can do right now.
Okay. It is looking like it might be on its last legs. Alright, Erebus. Ooh, you passed your death save. And Graz, you also passed your first death save. Excellent. And Nash. See, 2 of your homies have been knocked the fuck out.
Well, that obviously means the moose needs some more fire.
The moose means more fire on the moose. Oh, that'll hit. 1 damage.
1 point of damage.
Alright, Innsyn, you're up, bro.
Let me see if I can do more than 1 point of damage.
Maybe.
I hope I can. I hope.
Fucking Nash.
I have high
1
hopes. And I hit it. Yay!
There's nothing for you to sneak attack with.
What are you talking about? My friend's dead bodies are there.
Not distracting it.
Shut up. They're very distracting. Okay, fine. I do 6 points of damage to
I'm
the
taking
white
2
moose.
damage off of that. Alright.
Fine. Fucking tell him teacher on me. I'm gonna beat you after school.
Alright. Lehabah, you're up.
Okay.
I think you prove to me how a corpse is distracting to a moose.
Let me throw a corpse in your face. Let me see how it works.
The moose.
I'm gonna get up on it,
Okay.
take a swing at it. Let me...
Alright. Can you hit it? Oh, that is totally a hit. Can you do enough damage to take it down? Oh, yeah. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Is it the traditional?
No,
Ah.
that's disrespectful. I don't hate this moose. Yeah. I'm just gonna crush its windpipe and then swirl it around.
All right.
It is knocked 2 of your friends unconscious.
Yeah, but it had valid points.
Yeah, but I didn't want to fight it.
Right. So you see Lehabah come up and kind of hesitate a little bit, and then she takes her Morning Star kind of like in a, oh, I'm sorry, Moose. And then just smashes it in its windpipe, and you hear, and the moose collapses to the ground.
But then I swirl it a bit just because it did hurt my friends.
Okay.
Before any time passes, I do spare the dying on both the people that fell down.
Spare the dying. You're not going to try to stabilize them?
Spare the dying stabilizes them.
Doesn't
That's
it
literally
kill
what the
them?
spell does.
It just kills them, right?
No. Upon touching a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable. It stabilizes them. You don't have to do a medicine check.
Stabla! You have to stab them.
All right, so Nash comes over and uses his shitty cleric magic to stabilize Graz and Erebus, so they are no longer making death saves.
I go.
Okay.
I don't normally do this. What? How did Graz get hurt the worst? Where is his worst gash?
He got smacked upside his head.
All right, I'm going to take my hands. My guy doesn't cure through normal means. He's going to cauterize your wounds.
Oh.
Cauterize your concussion? Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
I'm unconscious, so far it sounds okay.
So he takes his hands and very, very burning, very hot, pretty much the point where you're screaming in pain. You'll come back to life and you'll be received 12 points of healing.
Oh, that sounds good.
Your flesh basically was on fire.
I am a fallen Azamar. It's not the first time.
You wake up with a burning sensation in your head. But you feel much
I
better.
had too much to drink. That must be it.
Like, oh. You're laying on the ground and you see the corpse of the moose next to you.
I'm like, look at that, I did it. Or someone did.
I did it.
And we gotta bring the pelt back from this moose, right? Is that what you wanted? The horns?
No. Check its ass.
That's right.
I'm going to have to refrain.
No, the magic items are in the ass.
Doesn't Sir Lexington have a couple of peasant-like people to ass check for him?
I clap my hands and I'm like, Bob, Tom, Tony, you know what to do.
But yes, taking the head and the pelt is what we were asked to do.
Okay. Sounds good.
And
We're sure this was the white moose, right? It was like 10 stories tall.
That's the white moose that you were looking for. And as you, Bob, Tom, and Tony come over and begin kind of like butchering the corpse and taking the pelt off and removing the head. And unfortunately, they don't find anything of significance within the moose's ass.
Aw, man.
It seems perhaps only that bear had something to do with this.
And the banshee.
I wouldn't have done that except for Drahz mentioned that it was going to be in the bear's ass. At least that's what I remember from our conversation last night.
Well,
all right. And as Bob, Tom, and Tony are going about their work, and Erebus has been stabilized as well, but of course,
Our fallen
Please,
Azamar.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, but only give him 1 hit point because it's your level. I was just gonna use my normal lay on hands to bring him up. Let's finish.
all right. So
Yeah.
Erebus, you wake up and you
Comes back with 5
your
hit points.
Are you giving him 5 hit points?
Yeah, I'll give him all 5 for my lay on hands.
Okay, so you feel a bit better, Erebus, as you wake up and you see the paladin Graz leaning over you with his hand on your chest, and he's a bit rough.
Oh,
I would offer you, you might need this, and hand you cup of wine, because apparently this is the wine party. Everyone just drinks wine constantly.
That needs to be topped off. Let me help.
Goddamn lushes, all of you guys.
Yep.
The secret is there's no alcohol in my wine.
And
it's grape juice.
As you guys are like dealing with Erebus and all that stuff, and you hear the sound of scuffling feet, and you see inside the entrance by where Erebus was laying a humanoid figure, kind of that was like watching you guys and the moose, and then it retreats back into the tomb itself.
Oh yeah, there was like a whole, woodland council inside the hole there. But
Well,
I mentioned that, right?
Let's go talk to some bunnies.
I'm gonna see if I can get my arrow back.
Okay. Nice.
Yay.
Good idea.
We burn the bunny.
Look at the bones!
Oh, sweet. I get 2 arrows back.
Look at their bones. What sharp, nasty teeth.
So, yes, is there a pool of water around here that we might be able to see a reflection and ask some questions of?
How about a pool of blood? Will that work?
Are you going to go further inside of the tomb?
Sure.
Okay. So
I will stealth down into the tomb.
Okay. Looking down into the tomb itself, you see it is what looks more like an underground barrow.
Burrow?
And,
Barrel?
No, barrow. B-A-R-R-O-W, barrow.
Okay.
That's a barrow. Dead things.
Yeah.
It's usually where they bury anything.
Strewn with bones, and you see some of the animals that Erebus had been talking about are kind of cowering against the back wall. Don't hurt us, please.
Why do you speak? What's going on?
Our friend, Ravinia, she gave us the ability to speak. She's very nice.
Robinia.
Ravinia.
What did Ravinia look like?
Rubinia, got it. Rubinia. So your friend Rubinia,
Ravinia?
Yes, exactly what I said. Rubinia. Is that the moose?
No. Ravinia is... She's an elf, I think.
Oh.
You're all of you tall things look the same to us.
Well, I mean, some of the elves don't have these lovely horns. Would you like to touch my horns?
No, that's weird.
We had to kill the moose because the moose was going to kill lots and lots of people and said that it hated its woodland friends and was going to eat them. So we did it to protect you.
He was very mean.
Yes.
He was very mad.
But
He was
we
mad
have no
about-
problem. What was he mad
at you
about?
2 legs.
Why?
Because you kill us. Take our meat. You cut down our
Oh, we
homes.
won't kill you. We're just looking to find out what the hell is going on. And we appreciate your help. We won't kill and eat you.
Well, Ravinia used to be a lot more nice than she is now. She might be sick, I think. She asked the moose to terrorize to scare away you 2 legs from the where you live at. We don't.
The 2 legs in the 10 towns. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw this episode.
Yes. They like look at each other like, yeah, totally.
So where can we find Ravinia? We would like to help her get well again.
Oh, you're not gonna kill her, are you?
Well, you said she's sick. She sounds like she needs to have some medicine to make her feel better.
But you can make her feel better.
Like when your head hurts and you eat the bark of the willow tree, it's medicine.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure, I will give you a persuasion check to convince animals that we're not going to kill their friends. You know, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think it would be any of this would be going on, but it's kind of fun.
You can gather at this point that Ravinia is some kind of druid, and that she has awakened these animals to be able to speak. Okay. She was watching you kill her friend, the moose. He was sick too, I think. And you recognize Lehabah, since the others were asleep, that this hare that's talking to you guys is the same one that you rescued from the fox.
Aww.
And it like as you come in, it sees you and it's like, oh, you are friends. She saved me. Ravinia is over there down that way, and inside the barrow itself it's kind of triangular, and there are passageways to the northwest and the southwest. So the hare is pointing to the northwest.
Okay.
And you see on Innsyn on the wall behind the hare and the other animals kind of cowering there at the back of the barrow. You see that there is a large mirror on the wall.
Oh, goody!
Talk to yourself.
Who wants? No, I asked my questions already. So if someone else can ask questions.
Those were dumb questions. Ask better ones.
You're down there by yourself right now.
Oh, great! I'm talking to myself too.
They're all down there.
I thought we were all down there
he
too.
said you stealthed the head.
Well, but then I started talking, so the stealth kind of went away.
Yeah.
No, I didn't realize we
You
all
hear voices
followed.
from down in the barrow.
Well, you didn't have to follow Nash, but Lehabah was standing right there, so I was assuming that as she's hearing fucking Innsyn talking, that she would go down there and investigate too.
Yeah.
I will step up to the mirror, say,
all right.
Hello, how are you?
It just is your reflection in the mirror.
Shit.
It just seems as if it's a very ornate silver framed window. Mirror. Mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the booziest of them all?
Not that Ponzi ass bitch, Sir Lexington. Oh, he's
Did
AFK. Fuck.
Did it really speak to me?
No.
Shit. I relay the answer.
I'm going AFK for just a quick second. Some food came.
Ugh. I don't think it's letting me ask any questions. You could try Lehabah.
No.
Well, you need to drink some more wine there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm starting to fade a little bit as well.
Espresso?
That's one option, I suppose.
The majority of the food I ate today was bread. It was a good day.
Was it curry?
No, it was bread.
Oh, I think it's red.
No, I bought a round of Tuscan bread and I ate the whole thing today. It was awesome.
All right, back.
This mirror doesn't work. Oh, I know. Sir Lexington, you come down here and ask your questions.
Huh? What am I doing?
Ask this mirror some questions.
Will my God, the DM, give us a level?
Yes.
Ah, I heard it speak. We will get one.
Draws you were AFK when Claude was talking shit about you again.
That son of a bitch.
And the mirror.
That's true.
Alright. So the hair has shown you guys where Ravinia has fled off to in the barrow.
I would like to cast Detect Magic. Keep it up for a while. I'll look at the mirror and look at some other things.
Okay. So the mirror does have a magical aura on it.
Ah.
And would detect magic. Just looking to see exactly what type of mirror it is.
Can I like investigate it to see if there's like a command word written on it somewhere or something like that?
You can tell that it functions like a modified crystal ball. So you know that with your experience with magic that it has to be attuned in order to work for the user.
Ah. Well, let's hang out here for an hour. No. Apparently, Ravnia went down that way, so we can go after her.
By this point, you can basically surmise that the moose was really more of a victim itself rather than a perpetrator, and that Ravinia is angry at the townspeople and has been sending the awakened moose to terrorize people because it was so big and deadly.
Well, now I feel like shit.
Good. I wanted you to.
Gosh!
Yes, I also feel like shit.
I'm not sure I would.
That's okay.
We'll feel like shit for you.
Okay.
And as Innsyn is fucking around with the mirror, the hair goes bounding over to Lehabah.
Can I pet you?
Okay.
Can I name you Harry?
What's a name?
Yeah, your name's Harry.
Okay. It's like, what? Oh, okay.
Live in my pocket?
Is there food?
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Pocket hair.
Bucket hair.
I'll suck your dick for a carrot, man.
The hare jumps into your pocket, and you have now befriended a snowshoe hare named Harry.
Hell yeah.
He appreciates that you saved his life. Because you didn't have to. Alright, so you can either fuck around with that mirror some more, or there doesn't really appear to be anything else of significant note. However, there is along the back wall, next close to the entrance and then moving further into the barrow, are 3 more of those statues.
Oh.
Hmm.
And Innsyn, you get a feel of the abjuration magic that you were feeling outside that was compelling you guys to leave. But it's very weak now.
Those statues are magical. Perhaps they have writing on them.
Would you like me to investigate for that?
If you'd like to.
Sure, I can look for that. Sorry, I'm just not clicking on the right shit. So it looks like I got a 15 for my investigation.
Okay. So, looking at the statues, they appear that all of them are facing towards the east.
Okay. The other ones were facing north, I think you said before?
That's correct.
Okay.
These 3 all appear to be facing towards the east. And
Okay.
They had engravings on them at one point, but it appears that time has eroded those engravings down, and they are illegible for you to read at this point.
Okay. I would let the group know about those markings being gone, and then also the directions that I've noticed, and I would write that down in my journal as well.
Okay.
And then I think we just have to push these over.
Perhaps turning them to face north.
Oh, maybe that too.
Do they rotate?
You would have to try to rotate them.
I push on one, like, gently, like, to rotate it.
It doesn't move.
Shit. Well, clearly that's impossible. We should try something else.
It's impossible. We can't do it.
Just have to destroy them.
That is an option, for sure. Does anybody want to try to topple them over like the others?
We had a pretty good system going down for the other ones, so. Assume standard toppling procedure.
Alright. Go ahead and roll strength checks.
Strength checks.
Mhm.
I'm like looking at the weird.
Ooh, I got a good roll.
I did not.
Right. So, Graz and, well, Sir Lexington and Erebus are able to get it toppled over, and Graz just kind of like drop kicks this one again as they're toppling it over just for good measure and bless that statue.
Sweet.
2 more statues remain. Oh, Sir Lexington thinking that he's crazy. So Sir Lexington just goes over to the other one and using his lance for leverage, kind of pries it up, and it topples over, and then Graz and Erebus on the third and final statue are able to together knock that one over as well. DC was 25.
Cool.
And as the third statue crashes to the ground, you feel the compulsion to flee this place completely drop. And as soon as the third statue shatters, you hear from the south chamber, you hear what sounds like a door creaking open.
Okay.
And you hear an even louder shattering sound of like rending stone. Like the crack of stone rending.
Can I cautiously go over there and check it out?
But
Sure.
the druid's to the northwest.
There are two passageways. The Harry the Hare has indicated that Ravinia has gone to the north passage, and then you're hearing sounds coming from the south passage. What will you do?
Yeah, group vote. What do you guys want to do?
Are you still outside, Nash?
I think maybe Ravinia is the main concern at the moment. I don't like leaving things at our back, but
That's
might be
fine.
our best bet.
I think Scratch fell asleep.
3.
Yeah,
did
I'm
say
starting
he
to
was
fade
sleepy.
too.
We can end it here or go on a little longer. I was planning on playing until 11 Mountain, but if you guys are getting tired.
I think Scratch is already asleep.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Yeah, I had to.
Put his hand in warm water.
I had to assume control because Zach is asleep too. So
Oh, Zach fell asleep too? Okay.
yeah, we lost him.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, snoring and adorable and like a big slanket or something.
All right. I think here's probably a good point to call it, and then we can finish up this area in our next session. So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for playing with us tonight, and for those who are either watching us live or watch us on YouTube, as you know, or even on our Twitch channel. This will be up for a couple of weeks after the video airs tonight. So subscribe to us, all that good stuff. We're on YouTube, Twitch. Give us likes. Hit that
Twitter
subscribe button, and the notifications for when, and Twitter and Facebook. All the good, all the big social media platforms. And all right,